Hi, mathematicians! We are starting our new unit, and today's lesson is on rational numbers. Our learning target is I can determine if a number is a rational number. So what is a rational number? A rational number is a number that can be written as a ratio of two integers. And what that means when we're saying ratio like that means a fraction. So an example, simple example would be 2/5 is a rational number. This also includes terminating decimals. So that means decimals that end. So just like 2/5 is a fraction, 2/5 as a decimal is 0.4 or 4/10, and that is a decimal that ends or terminates. Rational numbers also include repeating decimals. So if we had 0.3 and the 3 has a line on the top, that means it goes on forever. The 3 goes on forever and ever, where 0.3 with these dots after it also means that that pattern is continuing forever. Numbers that are not rational are called irrational. That prefix IR means not. We're going to get into some examples now of what are rational numbers and what are not. So all whole numbers and integers, for that matter, are rational numbers. So an example of that would be 5 or -7. I want to say -7 is not a whole number, but it is an integer. Fractions as well, so like we saw before, or let's just say 1/3 this time. You can write your own examples as well. Terminating decimals are decimals that end, so like 0.756, and it ends just like that. Repeating decimals as well. So if we have 1.6 and then dots, that means the 6 is repeating forever. Or we could say 2.3 with a line over it. Those are the two ways that we show repeating decimals. And finally, square roots of perfect squares. So examples here would be like the square root of 9. That equals 3, because 3 times 3 equals 9. Or the square root of 25, because that is 5. So those all simplify down to whole numbers. In contrast, a non-example of a rational number is square roots of not perfect squares. So that means, for example, the square root of 3. The square root of 3 ends up being a decimal that does not repeat or end. That is irrational, because we can't think of a whole number that when we multiply it by itself, we get 3. And that connects to our next non-example, decimals that don't repeat or end. So if we had 1.6534251, and I'm not going to draw dots, but I'm just going to draw an arrow, right? This keeps going on, but there's no pattern and it's never ending, so it is irrational. Your next step is to do the rational and irrational sorting activity practice. And there are 2 examples that I'm going to talk through. It's important that you are both categorizing as rational or irrational and then saying why. So the first example, our number is -5. -5 is a rational number because you can write it as a ratio. So -5/1 would be that as a ratio. Our second example is the square root of 5. The square root of 5 is irrational because if you tried to write it as a decimal, it would not end or repeat. You could also say it's irrational because it is the square root of a not perfect square. Either way, you need to have a reason why a number is rational or irrational. Good luck.